भाई अगर चेयर टूटी ना तो नहीं छोड़ूंगा.
यार डिलीट कर.
Become an engineer. Obviously, you have to have an education to become an engineer. I mean, what type of question is that?
But they end up doing like art
That's not
subject.
true, bro.
Sorry, they end up doing like
Nobody
art
do-
subject, bro. I mean, I've seen people seriously like they don't get.
Wasted your time to becoming a civil engineer if you wanted to open a food stall or a food restaurant.
Bro, nobody wasted any time,
Yeah,
man. I know that you have done ON levels, huh? To show off in front of people that you have done ONA levels, bro. Look at you right now. You're sitting right in front of other people, bro. Who have done FSC metric.
Hi, this is Saval Ali and you're watching Road Talkers. Guys, don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Manan Seth, and I'm here in the spectacular environment over here in DHA Phase 3 right now, which is developing at its good pace and speed. So we are here with another talented and a handsome man, as we told you before in our previous episode, Mr. Sawan Ali, who is struggling to sit on his very bestie chair, which he like called it for me. I mean, bro, it's good, bro. You can like chill down for a second, man. I mean, you should speak in the mic too, bro, because our audience won't be understanding it. Because of our low budget mic right now, because we just started, man. I think we should need to speak up. We should speak up in the mic, man. So, yeah, you can, man. You can.
Yeah, I think this chairs can give up at any time. You know, it's already have developed 2 cracks, and yeah, I hope we can go through this. This chair can survive this interview.
Okay. So thanks, man. I hope so too, man. Because I don't want to be falling down in the middle of my interview, bro. I don't want people to crack joke about this, man. So the thing is that we are coming back to our issue, man. I mean, we have to be serious, bro. This is a freaking interview, man, and we have to guide the people, man. The very generation of our, our country, man, to go them to the right path, bro. Because I don't want people like you to be coming to me and asking for my guidance, man. Is it right, someone or not, man?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, definitely. Nobody wants to come to you to ask for guidance. I mean, you're gonna give not so good advice, I suppose, because I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, it's a bad idea to get advice from you, Mr. Manan.
Okay. Yeah, we're just kidding. Just avoid him. Okay. Whatever he says, just avoid him. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you about Simon. A little introduction about my friend. Mr. Sawan Ali is by profession. He's a civil engineer and he's working over here in Defense Housing Authority for over 4 years. And right now we're in one of his site. Like he's one of the developers or site engineers of DHA Phase 3 Serene City, and which is developing right now. And right now we are sitting on one of his site right now. I don't know what you call it, but it's giving us a spectacular view. And right behind us is Giga Mall. If you guys can see, I think our camera is like not too good enough to show them the Giga Mall, but it's right behind us. So the thing is that Sawan Ali has done his ONA levels, and after that he like went through the undergraduation. He did his undergraduation in civil engineering, and after that he went for the post-graduation in master in project management. And before coming back to our topic, I would like to ask him like, why did he choose ON levels? I mean, wasn't metric and FSC sufficient enough for like rest of the people who are doing it, huh? I mean, what's the grin, man? I mean, this is so racist, man. Why did you do ON levels? I mean, what do you want me to do? Tell people that you have done ON levels, huh? To show off in front of people that you have done ONA levels, bro. Look at you right now. You're sitting right in front of other people, bro, who have done FSC metric, man. What do you got to say about this?
Well, first of all, Mr. Manan, what is your education?
No, I can speak on mic because I don't.
No, you don't need to speak because I know that it is O and A levels, and you did your O and A levels with very poor grades. So I don't know what's the fuss about. Why you like threatening me that why I did O and A levels? Well, I did O and A levels because that what I thought was better. My sister did it, so I thought I should follow her footsteps. And yeah, I think I made a right decision. It gave me more confidence. It changed the way I used to think about the problems. Because in metric and FSC, most of the problems are coming from the same book all the time, and they are repeating again and again. But in O and A levels, the questions are a little bit more tricky, they're a little bit more difficult, and they force you to think outside the box while solving them. But that definitely doesn't mean that FSC and metric are bad systems. I think, like I said before, both the systems are fantastic. It depends upon what you want to do in life. So it really depends upon that. If you want to stay in Pakistan, and if you want to become a doctor and even an engineer, because most of the universities' entrance examination are heavily based on matriculation and FSC. So it's a better thing to do. Metric and FSC is going to give you a better chance to get into a good university. But yeah, it's how you put the both systems in perspective.
Oh, really? So you want people to do metric and FSC? and just because of the fact that you didn't do that, huh?
I think
To
we should
go
go
to-
to this next question.
Okay, okay,
Otherwise
okay.
we can do the whole interview on the same questions. You know?
Yeah, okay. I thought our audience was enjoying, but
I don't think you should try so hard to be cool. You know,
yeah.
you're
I mean,
not that
but
cool,
at least
bro.
you're flattered, man. That's all I need, man. I'm bored to be flattered by me, but it's okay, man. Okay, secondly, bro, I want you to speak up a little bit louder, bro, because of a low budget mic and camera, man. I don't think so. It's gonna be pitch up our, this voice, man. Okay, so we're gonna go to our questions, man. Starting from, what do you think about career counseling, man? I mean, this is the important aspect, bro, which is being less misled by our youth over here, man. I mean, they don't know what to do in career, bro. They're getting degrees, they're getting masters, I mean, you're going for the second master, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a cool thing. It has another prospect because they're already doing job, but our youth is doing masters regardless of the fact they don't know which part to go in. I mean, I had a friend who did his MBA just like me, and after that he went to the university again, which is a good thing, not for clearance, but he went to the universities again to start his master in project management, which are totally different fields. But I guess that boy didn't have a slightest clue that in which field he want to go in. So what do you say about someone about regarding the career counseling? Do you think it's an important aspect in Pakistan?
I think career counseling is one of the most important aspects throughout the world.
Okay.
I mean, I have studied in US high school, and over there, you know, at very low level, every student used to have their own career counselor who used to sit with them, who used to record what are their interests are, what are they interested in, what is their future career path are going to be, and they used to choose their subjects accordingly. So it's a big plus if you have a career counselor and if somebody who is guiding you. I mean, like you said, I mean, there are a lot of people who just don't know what the hell to do with the degrees they have. So it's better that you do get career counseling from somebody. I mean, the schools and universities in Pakistan should have a career counselor who can guide them according to their strengths, their weaknesses, their interest on the right career path. So if they're doing what they love to do and you're getting a degree or a qualification in that particular field you have strength in and you want to do it, that would be a huge plus. So yeah, career counseling is very important. Unfortunately, in Pakistan, there are not many career counselors and not a lot of emphasis is placed on it. But I think it should. It will produce better results, and we will have graduates who are better in what they do.
Yeah, that's a nice speech, man. I mean, that's a good speech, I guess. I mean, I want to say that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, you are, man. But I mean, the thing is that is career counseling the word, like the whole word or the statement is being affected by parents' choice. Like, parents wish that their children to be a doctor or engineer like that. Do you have some kind of impact upon you too, man, when you were growing up? Like your father decided, bro, like son, I want you to become an engineer because I'm a doctor. So there's a space for engineer right now. I mean, there is no one engineer over there, so I want you to become an engineer so that you can fix tube lights in our home. Is it like that or something else, man?
I mean, I mean, engineering is more than fixing tube lights. But no, I mean, definitely not. My dad was like, you do whatever you want to do. But yeah, my mom had a huge influence. I actually wanted to become a lawyer. I had taken up law in A levels and I had a A plus in law.
Oh my god.
But my mom was very biased against lawyers because she thought that lawyers are the people who are lying all the time and who are just sitting on wooden benches inside kacheri and courts. So when I got it selected in National University of Science and Technology, my parents were like pushing me, no, do engineering, it's the best university of Pakistan. So yeah, that did have an impact on me. I mean, later on I fell in love with this field. But yeah, initially I wanted to become a lawyer and it did affect me. And a lot of children in Pakistan. In Pakistan there are like three main careers which everybody has an emphasis on. Either you go into the army or you become an engineer or doctor, which is wrong. I mean, there are a lot of other careers, there are a lot of other fields who are paying a lot more better than they are paying engineers in Pakistan, like ACCA, CA. In MBA, like the whole world is being run by CEOs who have done MBAs and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it does have an effect.
Yep. Yeah, we got drinks, man.
Drink break.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yunus
Saul.
Saab, yeah,
Thank you,
Yunus
Saul, for offering us drinks right now. I mean, I have a question. I mean, just like me, I mean, a lot of audience have a question too. I mean, being my best friend, I have a chance to go into your home, man. And while I was sitting at your home, your parents told me like they really wanted you to become a Barbie guy type girl, bro. Is it right or wrong, man? I mean, and you used to dress up like that too, man. When you were young, man, you used to love to do makeup on your face, that blush on, that lipsticks, that eyeliner. Oh my God, that eyeliner. I mean, I have a photo which I saw that you were looking so good in that, bro. So do you think that you got like distracted from your line because you wanted to become a Barbie doll in future, bro? And just because of the fact that you were born in Pakistan, you couldn't, pursue your dream. And right now you are just making a, just a
I think you need to
invalid
have a
statement,
drink,
man.
bro. I mean,
Yeah, I need to have a drink,
seriously.
bro, because everybody wants to know that why you want to become a Barbie girl, bro.
That's not true, bro. I think you have hair like a Barbie girl right now, and the only Barbie girl right now we can see is you. I mean, you even reached puberty so late in your life. I mean, I remember you didn't had a single facial hair since like 2 years ago. I mean, you barely have a little bit facial hair under your lower lip. I mean, so you have more tendency of becoming a Barbie girl as compared to me. That's not true at all. And I don't know what more to say on this topic.
I mean, it's okay. You can
I
pass the
think
mic.
looks speaks for themselves.
So, Samal, I'm here for the next question right now regarding career counseling. Like, is it really necessary to choose up a particular field before, like particular education field before choosing your career? Is it really necessary? What do you say?
Well, it depends upon what your career is. If you want to become an engineer, obviously you have to have an education to become an engineer. I mean, what type of question is that? If you want to become a doctor, you need a degree. I mean, otherwise you cannot practice medicine in Pakistan.
I mean, what I wanted to say was that, like, I mean, there are people who don't even have a clue. Like in matriculation, they have picked up sciences, and they end up doing business administration in A levels and like bachelors. I mean, I've also seen people who have done like matric and emphasis in science subjects per go, but they end up doing MBBS. But that's a little, but they end up doing like art
That's not
subject.
true, bro.
Sorry, they end up doing like
Nobody
art
do-
subject. Bro. I mean, I've seen people seriously like they're not getting any good marks in FSC, so like they end up doing the non-science subjects, man,
So-
like arts and other economics stuff like that, man.
No. I mean, I had a teacher who used to say that anybody who choose to do MBA or art subjects or BBA or stuff like that is one who did not get an admission in a medical college or engineering university. But that's not definitely true. But I think you wanted to say that if you are going into a business, you need to have a prior education in that particular business. Is that what you're saying?
No,
I think
man.
that was your question. I just read it from the blue card.
I mean, it's okay, but
Yeah.
go on.
So what I think is that if it's a family business, like if your family is into construction and you have been seeing your parents and your uncles doing in the same field, and you'll have a prior idea in what you're getting into and how to run that particular business. But if you are new into something, your family hasn't done it, you don't have any family connections who are doing that particular business, I mean, it would be a huge plus to get prior education in that particular field and to do job in that particular field, so that you can learn all the tricks and trades of that particular profession. You can get yourself accustomed to it, what language